Hi everyone, and welcome back to part 15 of my Crash Nitro Kart Let's Play, where in this part we're going to be getting the blue and purple gems, because in the last part we obviously got the red and green gems. So anyway, here we go with the blue gem cup, and we're going to go back to Crunch for this part, like I said in the part before. And my voice is playing up really bad today. I mean, it's probably because it's high pollen and it's summer, but I think I'm just going to install a menthol sweet. Install, not install. You don't install menthol sweets, you insert them into your mouth. Right, okay. Because that'll probably help make my voice sound a little bit better. Honey and menthol, yeah, it's got to do something, but you know. Because obviously I don't want my voice to be messed up when I'm doing the Let's Play. I don't want my commentary to be all messed up. And wow, this is actually lagging a little bit. And though it always did in this track, I'm not going to deny that. I mean, I suppose it is quite a busy track, but it's actually quite interesting because we've actually jumped straight into a bearing wheel level. Or is it bearing? I can't remember. I've always said bearing, but come on. Oh, I thought I was going to lose the boost combo, and I can't take the shortcut, so I totally screwed that up. But well, it's not really a shortcut. It's more of a secret hidden boost pad, but it can come in super handy. Now, the one thing I have noticed about turn characters here, well, not turn characters, speed class characters, it's not so much that you can't turn, it's that you can't stop turning. It's sort of like you're turning, but you can't like cancel it out, which is kind of strange. I mean, not too sure exactly why this is the case, but obviously handling on characters seems to vary, you know, sort of like, it's more like not which one can, it's more like which one, it's not sort of which one can turn better than others, it's the way that they turn, they're sort of like more tricky in this game, I suppose. So maybe I am better off using a speed character, although saying that I am doing pretty bad and the opponents are pretty close, which didn't happen in the last part, so maybe in the next part I might go back to Crash. I'm not too sure yet. Well, the next Gem Cup is obviously going to be in the same part, but
now that's what I'm talking about.
and wow, you can actually hear them catching up, so they must be pretty close to me. Oh no, this is really nerve-wracking, but I do suppose that you don't have to win every race in the cup. So long as you like get first place overall, then I'm going to actually get the gem. I'm not going to risk a shortcut, I'm just going to go the normal path, because if I go the shortcut way and I mess up, I'm definitely going to lose. But well, yes, I've still got first place, so I suppose that's at least one good thing still. So yes, blue gem cup standings. I'm already off with 9 points. Now, I think in the next part I might go back to Crash thinking about it. I mean, obviously a not very well turning character, or hard to turn character, is not going to go very well in Clockwork Wumper. So maybe this was a bad choice, but I'm that person who can never remember which tracks go in each cup. I mean, I can remember certain things like certain gem colours in certain levels and worlds, but in the original Crash trilogy, and where certain gem colours are in Twinsanity, but I can't really remember what the tracks are. Now, I'm going to put the lag down to this track, because I mean this track must be very graphically intensive, that's all I can really explain. And wow, I'm doing really bad, I'm like so far behind. And I should not have done that, because if somebody activates that trapdoor, it's all game over. No, 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 no. That was terrible. And so, next time, I'm not picking a turn character, because obviously the tracks in the Red Gem Cup didn't require too many turns, so I suppose that kind of is one thing, but... Oh wow, this is like proper like slow-mo, it's like 70% speed, because obviously I've got the window at the top. But I'm not going to turn on the cycle skipping, which is what I do for my live streams, because live streaming for some reason seems to use a lot more resources than recording. I'm not too sure why that is, but... because obviously cycle skipping can cause glitches and I don't want to really do that. And if in case you don't know what that is, it's like a speed up hack for an emulator, so I'm obviously not going to turn it on that. Basically what it does, it makes the game run faster, but it makes the emulation crappier, which is not what you wanted to do, and wow, I keep getting hit. Maybe using that though I could be able to play Crash Tag Team Racing, but then again, will it cause the game to crash? Because I know I tested Twinsanity and it works fine. It only just like crashes on the last boss. Well, it doesn't sort of crash, but you can't grab certain objects in the Cortex. But I mean, my PC is quite a good spec, so I don't really get that. But I'm not really one to talk about technical issues in this part, so I'm just going to leave this for now. Well, oh, because this track's really slow, which I don't understand why that should be happening. And after all that time on all them laps, I finally got that crate, when it's finally no use to me. Oh no no, ooh, whoa. Right, that was very close. I don't understand how I managed to save myself from that. Wow. Insane. Anyway, at least we've got one more track now. And I like the look of the Team Trans kart. And I mean, the Team Bandicoot kart is my favourite. I mean, I use that a lot in Nitro Field. And oh boy, we're in for Electron Avenue. One of my favourite tracks, especially in Nitro Field. But I love this version so much too. Wow. Such a beautiful track. Like, it seems weird, really weird, seeing the old Electron Avenue after so many years.
I'm ahead. See you at the finish line. Better watch your six. What? Can't keep up? Show Crunch what you can do, baby.
This seems so different. I mean, so much different. Does the shortcut work in this version? I'd be interested. Oh no, it does not. I've just figured that out now. But I might try it on the next 2 laps if I can still be quick enough to get a good enough lead. And wow, maybe it was a really bad idea to try to take that shortcut. And once again, sorry for any outside noises because it is a hot day, as you may have heard in my last part, but it's kind of interesting how they're taking the put walls up in Nitro Field now, which wasn't there in the original game. Really? Oh, I thought he activated invincibility. No, he's got team up. So I've like got better items when I'm close to them for a short amount of time. That's apparently what the team up system does, if I can remember correctly. To me, that seems a little bit of a gimmicky thing, but I mean, you don't really need that to be fair. But and wow, I got hurt straight away. And I'm not going to try that shortcut again, because I know I'll lose it if I do. Well, lose the race, that is, and I don't want to really lose the race over some stupid shortcut attempt. No, I fell straight off the side anyway, so I might as well have just attempted the shortcut. No, I knew I'd get stunned. What the? No, this is not good. This is not good. Or at least I got Aqua invincibility, so maybe I could activate that when we get close to other enemies. Otherwise, I'm not going to activate it yet. No bowling bombs, please. No bombs. I'll do it after this corner. I think activating Aqua like maximises your stats temporarily as well. You know, sort of like Penta in the original game. I ought to really try that, doing a time trial with infinite Aqua. I mean, and I've also got to really try the one lap races cheat as well, because then I should be able to grind some Nitro coins. But I'm really far behind. I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm going to push for it though. I'm not going to give up yet. I mean, obviously there's no hope to be given up. And I was saying that, I don't know who that character is in front. I'm really dumb and I've forgotten. I mean, who is that? I don't exactly remember that guy. I know he's like some of the original Vicarious Visions cast, and yes, I've got the lead now, so that's at least one good thing. And yes, there we go. We've finally managed to get the Blue Gem Cup completed. So, I suppose that's one thing out of the way. And wow, this part's been going for like over 30 minutes now, so that's just insane. I mean, should I fit another gem? I think I should, because I mean, I've already done 2 gem cups in the last part, so I might as well just do both now as well. I mean, why not keep it all consistent? I don't really want to do 2 gem cups in one part and then split the next one into 2 separate parts, because I mean, that'd just make no sense. So anyway, here we go with the purple gem cup. And we're going to switch back to Crash because obviously I want better turn. That's probably why I was so slow, believe it or not, in this part. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm not going to lie, I was pretty slow in that part. I mean, I could have been a lot quicker, but obviously I was not. I'm sorry about the chair squeaking again. And I've still got that menthol sweet, so that's probably why my voice is a bit sort of funny at the moment, but I mean, once it's over, my voice is going to be better than it was before, so I suppose it was worth it in the long run. And oh no, what? Just about every character in this part there just got squashed by the train. That is hilarious. And this seems so weird seeing this track without the Ratchet and Clank vibes. I mean, but I do like it looking like that as well. I'm not gonna lie. You know, sort of like with the polluted sky and stuff like that. Or it could just be because we're on another planet. It could just be the atmosphere. I mean, who knows? But either way, I like it. You can tell though it's like far above the city though, so I suppose that's at least one thing. And it's a lot harder to take this corner as well in this version too. And I definitely like the shortcut being harder as well. And it's also weird not seeing scrubbing Bubbletrons there too. Yeah, I think it's like on another planet. That's probably why the sky is all orange. We could be mistaken, but either way it looks quite pretty. Oh wow, Coco's like right at the side of me. That's insane. Jump, 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 jump. No, right, I thought that was not going to come off then. Because getting rid of the TNT crates in Nitro Fueled is the easiest, but in the original CTR it's obviously the hardest of the three to get rid of them. I don't know if I had TNT crates in Crash Tag Team Racing, but that's another thing. I could actually play Tag Team Racing on the... No! That was totally pathetic. What was I doing there? No, 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 no. Right, if I win this, I'm gonna be super lucky. So just don't get crushed by the train here, and all will be good. Yes, right. Oh no, why did I position them there? Why did I do that? I thought it had trapped another player, but obviously it has not. It's just gone backfired on me. If I win this on this track, I'm going to be very lucky. I mean, I'm doing absolutely pretty bad. Although the game lagging is not helping at all, I'm not going to lie about that. If I can get this shortcut right, I'm either going to do really good, or I'm going to screw up big time. Yes, I did it. Awesome, I got first place. Right, that was one heck of a recovery. I did not expect that at all there. And I'm sorry this part is taking so long. I think it's mainly down to my computer lagging. I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably because it's just very graphically intense tracks. I could be mistaken. But yes, there we go. I managed to get the... one of the tracks out of the way at least. That's only the first track. There's another two to go. No! And they put Android Alley first straight away, so... But I mean, two more tracks, then we've got the Purple Gem Cup as well. Now Tiny Temple should be a lot easier. And a lot quicker as well, even though it's quite a long track. I mean... Maybe I should have split this up into separate parts, I don't know, but... And why is the light transparency like missing on the top and bottom bars? I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it just like went there for a minute and then it disappeared. I mean, I don't understand why that's happening. Oh, and speaking of stuff like that, Toy to Bob, I wanted to actually talk about this in this Let's Play as I'm at it right now. For those watching, I just recently saw Toy to Bob leak a picture with loads of concept art of various Crash characters, and I'm not too sure exactly what that is, but this kind of does give us all hopes that there's going to be a new Crash game. I mean, Canadian Guy A spoke about it in his Let's Play, well not Let's Play, it's sort of like in a description video, sort of like an overview video. I don't exactly know exactly what they're called, but it's a new possible Crash game. I'd say so. I mean, I hope it is. I really do hope that we are going to get a new Crash game. I mean, to be honest, we really do need a new Crash game after all this time. And I don't know what's happened there, but if you look at the heads-up display at the top, the apple's missing. Well, it's kind of like disappears and keeps going. That's strange. But I think I've come to a conclusion that these gem cups do get a lot harder as time goes on. Thank goodness that sweet's finally gone. That's lasted like over 20 minutes. I don't exactly think it's helped my voice, but you know, I know it did when I had a cold back in January, but I mean... Now at this moment I'm running out of things to say because I've been recording for so long. That's why I don't record too many Let's Play parts at once. So I think I'll just record this part and I might leave it from there. I'm not too sure yet, but... you know, record the other two parts another night. I'm not too sure yet. And it's so hot as well, it's like so bothersome to play a game when there's like heat like this. And please win. I know I just hit that wall, but please can I still win the race? Yes, awesome, nice. Sorry about the chair noise, I just thought I saw something, but anyway, yeah. That just leaves one more race to go. Which will of course be on... I don't know what the track is. What track haven't we done yet? Oh, Thunderstruck, that's the one. My favourite track, perhaps, in Crash Nitro Kart. You see, I know my favourite track in Crash Team Racing, Nitro Kart, but I don't know it for Crash Tag Team Racing, so maybe I should do that. But speaking of favourites and stuff like that, that's actually really interesting, because I did poll on Twitter. Well, not like a poll, I did like one of them copy and paste things, and put your favourite level for Spyro 1, 2 and 3, for favourite and least favourites, and mine did really well. It got like loads of retweets and stuff like that, and lots of people started like saying what their favourite and least favourite Spyro levels was, which is absolutely incredible. I'm not going to lie about that. That was awesome. So then, some more people decided to do them as well. Like Emily Dixon decided to do one for the favourite and least favourite Crash Bandicoot levels, and then Noel decided to do Noel McDavid decided to do some for the for Spyro Speedways. Even though some people did put Speedways in my for favourite and least favourite levels in Spyro 3, or you know, any of the Spyro trilogy, they put Speedways down. But I mean, still, it's interesting to see a Speedway one happen still. I mean, although I did put both for one of mine, because I am kind of torn between which Speedway I like the most from Spyro 2. Is it Icy or is it Canyon Speedway? I'm thinking more Canyon, but Icy, I like the look of it. It's just... I'm just so torn. I'll put all them down because I might get a better item next. But I could have positioned them a lot better. That was pretty terrible. And wow, this part has really been going on for a lot longer than I expected. But wow, I'm so amazed with how well these things went. And also on the other day as well, we did polls on Twitter, Pepsi versus Coke. We'll put water on as well. I'm not too sure why we did that, but it's probably just Ninja, another YouTuber, Let's Player, who's done Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fueled, Insane and Reignited live streams, and we've also got had one for McDonald's versus KFC. I'm sorry, but I take Pepsi over Coke, and I take McDonald's over KFC. That's just me, but you know, personally. And another thing I learnt the other day as well was, from another live stream, we were talking about McDonald's difference between the UK and America, and apparently we fry in light sunflower oil and stuff like that, whereas America like to fry theirs in deep fat and stuff. I mean, just why do they do that? I mean, obviously it's a money thing. They want to do it as cheap as possible, make it taste as nice, because obviously they must not care about what they're putting into people's body, but it's only going to end up costing them more in healthcare anyway, so I don't understand what the logic is in that. Because if you're giving them healthier foods, the government's going to spend a lot less on healthcare, so that's really strange. And it makes no sense. I mean, this is why I don't get Conservatives, honestly. Now, I mean, they do think things through. I mean, obviously there are some good Conservatives, I'm going to say that, but I mean the majority of them are not. But then again, I'm more of a lefty, so I am going to say that. So here we go, can we do this? Come on. Please be. Yes, yes, nice. Well, I've already had a good lead anyway, so at least I've still managed to get the gems on this. And it's taken over 27 minutes. This has been a long part. I mean, it didn't need to be this long. I mean, I don't understand why I shouldn't have just done individual gem cups, but still. It's not the end of the world. I mean, obviously I learn. That's what I'm going to do for my next Let's Plays. I'm going to try to keep them shorter. So yeah, I'm going to save my progress now because I think I've done enough recording for today. All of the gem cups. And then next time, of course, we are going to get the Platinum Relic in Hyperspace Way. Which I think after that only really leaves me to get the just to beat the Galaxy Champion, so I think I've pretty much always done. And wow, we're an empty cart again. That is weird. But when you look back, Crash is in his cart. I don't understand why this should be. That is really, really strange. I mean, I'm so confused. What? Crash is suddenly not there? And then he is there. What? But anyway, I think this part's been going long enough now, so of course, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed watching this part once again, part 15, where I got the blue and purple gem, cut gems, yes, that's the one. I need to remember what they are, but yes, and of course, thanks for watching, and I will indeed see you all in part 16, where we do Hyperspace Way's Platinum Relic.